Very often, fear prevents people from taking different actions. Fear of no luck. Fear of failure. Perhaps somewhere you will not be accepted. People want to overcome fear, but they don't know how to do it. You know, it is impossible to overcome something that does not exist. Ask yourself right now, are you afraid? If yes, then take a pen and paper. And write, what are you afraid of and why do you have this fear? For example, you are afraid to communicate with a person you do not know because he will think something bad about you. After you write on paper all your fears, and why you have them, ask yourself, has what you wrote happened to you? These fears, have they ever happened to you? I'm sure not. That is why we cannot overcome what is not there. Try to stay in the same state when you do not have these fears. Do your fears come from an overabundance of imagination? Nothing has happened yet, but you've already made up your mind. What goes on in your head can happen in 1,000 different ways, but most likely it will never happen. I repeat, it turns out that you are afraid of something that does not exist, but it is impossible to defeat something that does not exist. Only what really exists can be defeated. So you like horror movies? You will say, no, I do not like them, but you yourself create them in your head. Only they do not bring you any money. If you are afraid of something, you create horror movies in your head, but no one but you wants to watch them. Better create something else in your head. A comedy, a love story, various other films that are positive. Right now, sit down and make yourself a 5-minute comedy movie in your head. Start using your mind in a different way, because you've already got into the habit of creating horror movies in your head. You've seen enough of them already, they're boring and make you afraid. Making positive films. This does not mean that they will come true, but at least you will enjoy the movie. This concludes the lesson on solving problems with fear. If you have any questions, write in the comments. All the best.